So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And that is out of play. And it's Lam. Looking tidy in possession here. Pele! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Pirlo goes short. Has to go back here. De Bruyne. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Alvarez. Busquets proves too strong. And it's Gerrard. And here's Rooney. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Chiellini. And that has left him in a heap. Still goalless at the moment. Schlotterbeck. And here's Zola.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit.
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pirlo. Gerrard.
Goa certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
And this is Zola. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. And it's De Bruyne. Pirlo. Always. And a chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Gerrard gets it away, driving through the middle. Schlotterbeck. Gerrard. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Goa currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the charge, surely! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Pele. Oh, well measured. And he's straight offside. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a decent clearance. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lovely. Goes for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the comeback is complete! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Kaka. Chiellini. He has found the way through.
Rooney clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Alvarez. That's a good ball. And he's quick to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played into space.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's given the time to pick a pass. Schlotterbeck. Played back to the goalkeeper. Chiellini. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goa close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Substitution.
Bruno Fernandes, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Puyol cuts out the pass. Oh, super find. Well read, nice interception. Pirlo. Passing nice and neat.
Been indicated.
Back in possession and ready to go again. It's Albert Ferrer. And this is Hammers. It's Hammers! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Chance for a shot! Boy, he struck that clean. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, with a lot of people talking about him, Peter, it has to be Estevao Willian. He deserves all the attention he gets. The way he comes to life when running through traffic, he knows instinctively when to turn it on and electrify the crowd.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Deftly away. Knocks it into space. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? And this is... And the finish! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Rooney, there he goes, motoring forward. Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out for a throw. O'Reilly's cross. And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. It's a searching pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to play it through. He's trying his best. Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Gerrard cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
That is good alertness. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Schlotterbeck. He is just caressing the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball.
Goa can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
It's Rooney! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
2 added minutes
Goa
has been
are
indicated.
doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Goa are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And so the action is resumed. Van Bouten is there and he can pick it up. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Defending of the desperate variety. Goa do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, nicely intercepted. Buffon. Goa with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been given away. Looking for the run. Now it's Kaka. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kobel getting this one clear. And that is out of play. It's a sweeping cross. And that was very necessary. Owen. Oh, he's been flattened there. Corner given.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Is number 11, Royce.
Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cafu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong to...
Oh, given away! Goes for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
This is their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence.
3 minutes added time.
In towards the back stick.
That was well seen too.
Owen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been cleared.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field is...
And he lines up a cross. Cleared without hesitation. Chance! And with that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Rooney picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Reminder today to please take all the...
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.